1956, your local hometown station and the home of the Breads and Phillies, WCYN, 1400 AM and 101.3 FM.
It's Wednesday, August the 19th, and we welcome you to Coffee Break here on WCYN 1400 and 101.3. Today's show is being brought to you by Hinton Mills, Sorrel Home Medical Equipment, Rick's Towing, Cockrell's Auto Center, and E-Waltz Grocery. And now we'll say good morning to our host. Give me just a second. His name is Doug Miller.
That took 3 seconds. I counted.
Keep me honest.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Break, where we count seconds by the second.
we stay accurate.
Yeah. How you doing, Trent?
I'm doing okay, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Reds got shut out by the Cardinals last night, so Mike Aldrich will be happy today.
I'd say unfortunately the postseason hopes are no longer.
The Wildcat, are they over?
I mean,
they haven't reached the magic number yet.
Not mathematically, but
it's getting more magical every day, and the wild card, dreams for the Reds are becoming just that, dreams. But anyway, there's always next year,
Yeah, that tends to be the case, but it's all right.
I heard we
had some good times this year with the Reds, and still a full month to go. Watch them play, have fun, and no pressure.
I saw a liner somewhere where Joey Votto, who's into media now, and apparently doing a pretty good job, I guess. I haven't heard him, but the word is he made some kind of comment about how he'd like to be the general manager of the Reds organization. So
I think a lot of people would like that.
Well, he did say that. At least he was quoted as saying that. I don't know. Anything else from you? Any further news or views?
Just weather-wise.
Yes. I forgot to mention the weather. What? Hold on a second.
I didn't look at the actual temperature. It's in the 60s.
I'm looking at 61.
I've got. It's a good. I got 64, but still a very comfortable morning, and looks like we might get a bit more in the way of heat today, but nothing too bad. It was very comfortable yesterday, a very nice day, and once again, maybe a few more clouds around, very, 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 very slight chance of rain, and we'll pick up those rain chances maybe again tomorrow, but looks like we're going to get a good stretch of drier weather after all these, as you called it, afternoon
supper time showers.
That's what you called it. Yeah.
Be a lot of lawnmowers heard in the area today.
I had to get half mine done yesterday, and I got to get the other half done today. It was thick.
Well, you need to get rid of about half of that. Okay, on Coffee Break this morning, I tell you what. We've got a lot of great traditions around here. Many of them are attached to our educational system, the Harrison County school system. But one of the greatest of those is the Harrison County Thoroughbred Marching Band. And that's what Coffee Break's about this morning. And the director there, Mr. Michael Stone, is with us. Good morning, Mr. Stone. How are you, sir?
Good morning. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. And you have one of the most valuable things that a band director can have to your right, sir, and that is a band parent.
I do. Band parent extraordinaire, I should say.
Yeah. Good morning, Katie Butler.
Good morning, Doug. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How's things going at Printed Vinyl for you me and everyone?
It's good. It's busy, so we're good. We're blessed. It's good.
We get a lot of good feedback on what you do down there.
Well, thank you.
So, and we appreciate you helping us out with Summer of Winning this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Even though you normally were not there, so I never got to talk to you, but we're going to talk to you today.
That's right.
And I'm going to start talking to you. You got 4 children, you said, right?
I have 4 children, yes.
And how many of them are in the band currently?
1.
And are the others going to be or have been or?
All of my other 3 kids are all grown, but they have all went through the band program. My oldest daughter came home one day and said, "Mom, I want to do band." And I said, "But do you really?" And well, here I am today, and that was in 2017.
So you've been a band parent since 2017, is that
Yes.
what you're telling me? So almost 10 years.
Yes.
That is a lifestyle.
It is.
It's not just being parenting, it is a lifestyle.
It is.
Well, and part of it, of course, Michael, I know that the school system can and does provide you with as much as it can, but that's not all that a marching band needs in high school, is it?
No, not nearly enough.
Yeah, well, and of course, we got to get to the reading, writing, and arithmetic and all that before we get to the football and the band and all that. But that stuff's expensive, and there's only so much tax money, if you will, that we can devote to that.
Right.
But we certainly want to maintain it, and the arts in general. That's a big deal now, and I hope that we never lose that in school. But,
Same here.
But you got to do some things every now and then to raise some funds, right?
Right.
And that's what we're talking about mainly today on Coffee Break. And I'll tell you what, Katie brought in 2 flyers here. And one is for the Pancake Breakfast fundraiser. That's August the 22nd. And the other one is a mattress fundraiser. That's a new take. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to slide these down to you guys. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
And one or both of you are together. Tell us all about it.
Well, this is actually our 9th annual mattress sale, I believe.
The 9th. Well, I don't know where I've been.
Well, that probably means that you're due for a new mattress.
Okay.
And so
That's a salesman right there.
There we go. Yeah.
Look, that band don't just get bigger just because the kids like the way I look.
Hey, Robert Peak earlier has put me in a kayak a week from Saturday, so I may need a good soft mattress after that.
You know what? If you come to the mattress sale, we do it up at the high school, and they'll be there this Saturday from 10 to 4.
Yeah.
And what we actually do, we kind of make the gym a showroom. For the mattresses. So they'll get there. It's like 7:30 in the morning, which is wonderful news for me on a Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll get the gym all set up, and we'll have like probably 25 mattresses in there for people to try out. And you can come in and just lay on them, try out, see what you like. And they offer financing. They deliver the mattresses to you. And you sit there and you do deals with them that day. And in a few weeks, they will come deliver your mattress to you, and they'll actually haul away your old one for you, too.
That's big.
Yeah. I got one a few years ago, and I'll tell you, it is the comfiest sleep that I've ever had.
Well, now, not to get too deep into how you do this, but, I mean, I know there are a lot of corporations and organizations that are in some type of a business, a service, or product, and they'll link up with schools or something like that and kind of make a deal. How did you get this? You got a mattress manufacturer bringing these in, or what?
So we actually work with I think it's called Custom Fundraising Solutions.
Oh, okay.
And I started working with them years ago when I was teaching in a county about 13 miles up the road from us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've heard of that place.
Yeah. And they bring in some really awesome mattresses. They come in, they talk to our parents, they talk to our kids, and kind of get them excited. And we also give out like a discount to school employees. So every school employee probably got a flyer in their mailbox at some point along the way. And if they bring that in with them or just mention that they're a school employee, then they'll get a little discount on their mattress as well.
Pretty good deal. So folks can come up. What was it? Was it August? What now?
It's this weekend, August 22nd.
It's coming up, August 22nd. Good night. I can't. When I say the dates, I can't believe that we're already there.
I know.
I'm acting so surprised.
Time flies.
I bet you. Yeah, as you start in school, caught up with you, didn't it?
Yeah, it certainly did. I've noticed that I've forgotten to send a few emails that I needed to send before school started, but we're getting there.
Getting there, yeah. Playing catch up. But so you'll have 25 or so mattresses in the gym for people to try out and look at, and of course, if they wish, they can buy them. Mm-hmm. And the proceeds go to the band.
Yeah.
Is that the way it works?
And I can't remember if they have Tempur-Pedic that they bring in anymore, but I know they used to.
Yeah.
And their biggest brands now that they are promoting are the Purple brand, which those are some of the coolest mattresses that are just made out of like the foam.
So these are brand names.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they also have pillows too, and sometimes they'll have some chairs up there like recliners or beanbag chairs.
Besides mattresses.
And they sell sheets and stuff too with them if you want. But they have the Purple brand, they have Helix, and they have Beauty Rest. I believe that the one I got a couple years ago was a Beauty Rest one, and I'll tell you, my
you
rest
look well
beautiful.
rested. You look well rested.
Well, I try. I try.
Well, now, and I'm going to get back to Katie here, okay? And, Katie, you've been a band parent for 9 years at least, right?
Yes.
And I know, like I say, the school provides things, but the parents have to provide things too. And I know this kind of thing takes a little bit of relief off of what the parent might have to contribute. But what are some of the things a parent has to come up with for a band member?
Well, I mean, it starts as little as, we do things from, helping fit kids to uniforms to planning meals and building props and driving trucks and, assisting Mr. Stone in any way that, he needs, whether it's, he needs information put out or, there's endless activities and events that parents can help with, anything from, sending emails to, just assisting Michael and making sure the kids have everything that they need.
Yeah.
Because they're out there practicing, every day, and the parents put in just a little bit of sweat equity as well.
Yeah. Well, and that's a big crew, the parents, isn't it? I mean, generally, I know not every parent can or will do what others do, but in the main, band parents are pretty loyal to you, aren't they? They help you out a lot.
Oh, yeah. I could not do my job if it was not for the band parents.
Yeah.
And, Katie will tell you, she keeps me straight most of the time. Like, even last night, she was texting me, making sure that I was going to be able to make it down here.
I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Katie.
I do, too, because it's kind of hard. As Katie mentioned it a couple of years ago, before I got Miss Miller as my assistant up at the high school. I remember someone was asking, like, why does he need an assistant so bad? And she just said, have you ever tried to be a single parent to over 100 kids at one time?
Yeah.
And I just could not do it if it was not for the parents that helped me out, and especially like the booster officers that really help keep everything going.
Well, now you've got your freshman class in now. How many members of the band do we have now this year? Maybe that's a number that's not already determined for sure, but
yeah. So this year in the marching band, we have we've had a couple of students. Just it didn't work out for them, and so now we're not. I should say down, but we have this year. I believe the number is right at 102 members in the band this year.
We're a 4A school, aren't we?
We're actually a 3A school with our class, because our classification is a little bit different than they use for KSHAA.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going by the KSHAA.
Yeah, so we may be even 4A for athletics.
Yeah.
For band, we're actually a 3A school getting ready to fall down into a 2A school. But the formula they use to classify bands is partially band size and partially school size. And because our band is so large, it puts us up in class 4A.
Well, I was getting ready to say that's a good sized band for a school our size.
Oh, absolutely.
To have 100 or more.
Yeah, because typically you want to have 10% of your school enrollment in band.
Oh, really? Yeah.
That's kind of the benchmark that we shoot for.
Yeah.
And so this year, I believe I talked to Mr. Fowler yesterday, and I think we have 796 students at the high school.
Yeah.
So we're well past our 10% mark.
Well, that is impressive, though. Well, and it's a tribute to you and our educators up there that keep kids interested in band, because a lot of schools have trouble getting an adequate number in the band, don't they?
Oh, yeah. It's crazy, actually. Like, some of the bands we compete with in our class are actually significantly larger schools. Like, there's some schools out west that have, like, 2,000-some kids in them.
Yeah.
But they have, like, 50 kids in the band.
Yeah.
And so they compete with us. And even though they may have only half of our size, or close to half of our size in there, those can be their 50 best kids.
Yeah.
And ours are just come what may.
Yeah.
And we'll take everybody and give them a shot and try to help them become the most successful that they possibly can.
Well, and as far as your field routines and the shows and stuff, the size has a little bit to do. The number of people you have in the band has a little bit to do with what you do and what you can do, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I said, we had some students that decided that this wasn't going to work out for them this year. And so, like yesterday, marching band is one of those things that's a little bit different than athletics in the sense that, say I'm the football coach and somebody quits, I've got a few other guys that
Next
can take over
man
that
up.
spot.
But if you got a trumpeter that's your ace trumpeter
Well,
You just can't go out into school and find somebody that can do that, right?
that or just anybody, every spot matters out there. There's no bench for us. So like yesterday, the last 2 days at rehearsal, we just spent time rewriting all of the drill.
Oh, goodness.
So that we can fill in those holes, because we don't want to go to contests and it look like we have missing people
I
out
hadn't
there.
thought about that. If you have a contest coming up and, knock on wood, you have a virus at school or something, and 5 of them are out, you got to rewrite that thing, don't you? Or redo it.
Yeah.
Good grief. Well, no wonder you need a good mattress to sleep on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Michael Stone on Coffee Break with us this morning, the director of the Harrison High School Thoroughbred Marching Band, along with a woman that has devoted a lot for her children, and they'll thank you someday. If they're thanking you already. Katie Butler, she's all about printed vinyl for you on Pike Street in Cynthiana, but when she's not doing that, I'd say most of her other time is involved in being a band parent, right?
Pretty much.
If you have a question, greeting, or comment, 859-234-1400 is the text line. If you're watching us on Facebook this morning, send a comment in, and we'll talk to you too on Coffee Break, 1:45 after this.
The new rule allows us to feed grain products to deer starting August 1st in Kentucky. Antler Builder Extreme Feed is formulated to attract deer and grow extreme bucks. Because deer use their noses to find food, Antler Builder Extreme's strong aroma can help bring deer in quicker and from further away. Deer can't resist Antler Builder Extreme. Nutrition-focused Antler Builder deer feed, plot seed, essential minerals, blocks, and attractants are designed to help deer reach their genetic potential and hunters develop trophy-quality bucks. See Hinton Mills for Antler Builder branded products.
There's nothing like a good night's sleep. At Sorrel Home Medical, we're equipped to help you breathe better as you sleep. This keeps the blood oxygen level high, which relaxes your body. Now, sweet dreams can be yours again. You'll feel like getting up in the morning, and even better, stay awake and more alert all day. No more drowsiness for you. Sleep is us at Sorrel Home Medical in Cynthiana on West Pleasant, next to the dollar store.
Come and listen to my story about the boys named Clough. They grew up fast, they grew up tough. Then one day Harm said to his heirs, it's time to take over the little store at Lair. Ewalt's Grocery, that is. Carhartt coats, pocket tees. Well, the next thing you know, there's clothes everywhere. The kinfolk said, sell boots, we'll buy a pair. Ewalt's for all the family, 'cause they loaded up the store with everything you need. Clothing, that is. Carhartt, Mossy Oak. For the best selection of Carhartt clothes, there is no doubt. It's Ewalt's Grocery on 27 South, just past the fairground at the bottom of the hill. Tell them I sent you and get a good deal. Well, now it's time to say goodbye to the boys out at Lair. They'd like to thank you folks for kindly shopping there. You're all invited back at any time you know, just to hear them say, have a good one, bro. Ewalt's. Set a spell. Try some boots on. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Ewalt's Grocery at Lair Station has the biggest names in footwear. Carhartt, Georgia, Muck, Timberland, John Deere, and Irish Setter.
If you have a comment or a suggestion for an upcoming Coffee Break program, call 234-1400 or send us a message at the Coffee Break page on our website at WCYN.com.
And we welcome you back to Coffee Break, the second quarter, in fact, with Katie Butler and Michael Stone. And, of course, Michael's the director of the Harrison County High School Thoroughbred Marching Band. And Katie, of course, is a band parent, along with operating printed vinyl for you on Pike Street. And we were, we're raising funds for the band, folks. Okay, so help out, because this is something that we are all and can continue to be proud of in Harrison County. We've got a fantastic band program, but they're having a mattress sale, a mattress, and maybe some easy chairs and things like that, sheets, bedding. And that is this coming Saturday. Give the who, what, and where on that one more time, Mr. Stone, there, please.
Yes, sir. We're doing our annual mattress sale with Custom Fundraising Solutions this Saturday up at the high school. It will be in the gym from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And people will be able to enter through door 6. That is the doors that go right into the band foyer there, into the gym.
Oh, okay. Off the side of the school there, or
the one right on the front.
Okay.
Where the old drop-off loop is.
Okay, I understand. With the old ticket booths.
Yes.
That's what I used to call it, yeah.
Where the payphone used to be.
Yeah, there you go. But And so people can come up Saturday, and when's the doors open again? I'm sorry, you said that.
10 a.m.
10 a.m., and they'll be there pretty much all day.
Until 4.
And you can peruse the mattresses, try them out, and purchase one and help the band out that way.
Yes, sir.
And you said there may be some other things there, bedding and chairs and things.
Yep, they'll have bedding and pillows, and they used to have some comfort chairs and stuff like that, beanbag chairs if you have a teenager that wants one in their room.
Yeah.
And so I got one a couple years ago, and I'll tell you, my dog loved it.
Well, that's the main thing.
Yeah,
if the dog likes it,
He never got off of that beanbag chair.
Well, they're comfort experts.
Absolutely.
If a dog can find comfort, then you can too.
Exactly.
There you go. Okay, so that's how one way we're helping the band, Katie, is selling mattresses. Okay.
Correct, yes.
But for those of us that may not need a mattress or want a mattress, but like pancakes.
Yeah. So also on Saturday we're having a pancake breakfast. The pancake breakfast will be at the Cynthiana First Methodist Church on East Pike Street. It's $5 per person. We're going to have some pancakes, some sausage, some drinks, and all the money go to the band.
Now, is this downstairs in the Sydney Haviland room?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. And that's really going on simultaneously.
Simultaneously, yes. So we did have it up at the high school at the same place as a mattress fundraiser, but with the Rod Run being downtown, and we were offered the use of the church, so we took them up on that, and it'll give us more room and more access to people as well. And so you can come down, get you some breakfast, go up, get you a mattress, and then come down and see some cars.
That's the whole day right there.
All day.
You fill up on pancakes, just totally fill up on them. Come down here and walk around and see the cars a while, and you will need to lay down.
Absolutely.
You get sausage with your pancakes too, so that way you get some energy, you get some protein in there as well.
A little bit of protein, a little bit of carbs.
You get a mattress, a full day.
Yeah, and a well-balanced meal.
That's right, well-balanced meal, good cars, and a good rest. That's kind of what I'm all about. Those three things.
Well, we'll see you Saturday.
That's the ideal Saturday to me.
Yeah, there you go. And if you said it, Katie, I'm sorry, but what is the cost for the pancake?
It's $5 a person.
Well, that's just downright cheap. Yeah, for any kind of thing you can eat. You can't get a candy bar for much less than that. That really. Oh, good. Well, that's a good deal. And so a pancake breakfast and mattress and related things sell to help the band. Now, we were talking about the contest and things coming up. I know y'all perform, at the football games and all that, but that's basically playing some different songs, okay? But when you really get into it on a contest or at a halftime show or something, you got to work out the whole routine, okay?
Exactly.
The choreography, the music, the whole 9 yards. You got to leave some openings in case something happens, somebody's sick or whatever, When do you have that put all together? In other words, I don't know when your first contest would be this year. You're going to be on the halftime on the field at halftime this Friday.
We are.
Game?
We're going to do part of the show on Friday. We're kind of trying to build up to it. Our show this year is a very dramatic show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the tale of Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, okay.
But also kind of mixed with vampires. So kind of like Twilight a little bit too.
Okay.
It's kind of like Romeo and Juliet meets Dracula. And so we got about 40% of it on, I'd say, during camp. And of course now we're in the point where during camp we just try to get as much on as we possibly can.
When did camp start this year?
We started camp on July 13th, I believe.
And so basically since July 13th you all been practicing.
Yes.
On the pavement and
yes,
inside, outside, all around,
and dodging tornadoes and rainstorms and thunder and lightning and all the things.
And you got to get the freshmen, in the groove, right? Or are they in the groove?
Well, most of our freshmen are experienced members because we start marching kids when they're going into 7th grade.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and so we don't have a ton of them out there.
So you can get a band letter in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, really? Well, there you go.
And so we try to get as much of that on as possible, but the last couple of weeks we've been in what we call the cleaning phase, trying to get things, tighter and just more succinct everything. And so this Friday we're going to be doing about 2 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
And the total show is about 7.5 minutes long.
And that seems like not very long, but that's a long time.
That's a long time. That's a very long time. And to get every kid doing the exact same thing at the exact same time, it's a miracle that we make it happen. But that takes about all season to get all the way on. And so you all won't be able to see, the community won't be able to see the full show until, honestly, the week of State, which is the last week of October. State this year falls on Halloween, which our show kind of works out.
That's pretty good,
too.
Yeah.
And so that's when we really finally have everything put together for real.
So maybe at the halftime at the football games or other places if you're around, we'll see bits and pieces of it as you're putting it together so we can actually watch you build it.
Yeah, and you get to see even the parts that, will perform now. By the end of October, they'll look and sound totally different than what we put on right now, just because of how we progress through adding in effects and everything to the show.
Yeah.
And, back when I first started band in 2004, the deal was, you got the whole show on during camp, and then you just cleaned it all season and things didn't change too much. But now, marching band has become so much more than just marching and playing. It is now more theatrical. There's more dance involved with everything, actual dance training. Like, we do a 40-minute dance warm-up every single day before we even get started.
Really?
Yes.
Good night.
And then just the way that we design the show with, like Katie mentioned, her husband and a lot of the band dads and moms join in together to help build up our props and everything. Our props are way more extravagant than they used to be.
You got props like a stage show or something in a way, yeah.
Honestly, a little more complex than a stage show.
Oh, really?
Because
you got more room.
Yeah, because for a stage show, that's kind of what we're imitating. We call them stage pieces most of the time.
Oh, yeah?
Because our field is our stage.
Yeah.
And so, for a stage play, props can be relatively small because the stage is small, a theater is small.
Yeah.
But then you add the scale of football stadiums, and especially college and professional stadiums.
100 by 50 yards, you got a lot of room.
Right, and we're going to nationals this year for the first time since 2003. And they hold nationals at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
Really? That'd be cool for the kids.
It'd be awesome.
That'd be cool for you.
Yeah. But to be able to fill up that space, it takes very big props.
You don't want the band to look like a postage stamp on a box. Yeah,
exactly.
You want to fill the field up, don't you?
Right. And, when we go up there, we're competing against these bands from all over the country. And, the bands from central Indiana, around Indianapolis and Texas, they'll have 300 to 400 kids in their band.
Good night. Katie, one thing I would think about having a kid in the band, I mean, if they're in that and do that and do it well, okay, with a group like what we have here at Harrison County, I can maybe play chopsticks on a piano, but I've never been able to play music. I've always wanted to, but I couldn't. But when I think about that difficulty, okay, you got music in front of you with your instrument or whatever, that plus you got to remember your marks and where you're supposed to be at the right time, and plus throwing dancing in.
Right. Yeah. No, it amazes me. Mike, we'll be watching Michael at practice, and he'll say, "Go to page 23, set this, set that," and the kids go straight to it, but they can't remember to take out the trash. They've never done that before. It's amazing how the kids can remember.
Yeah.
And go back and do that stuff. Yeah. And then, when they're playing on the field, they don't have their music in front of them.
They don't. I was wrong about that.
It is all muscle memory.
Good night.
It is all muscle memory and paying attention to their drum majors.
And knowing that if I make one wrong move, I'm going to show up like, a weed in the flower garden.
Absolutely, yeah.
Good night. Well, that's multitasking, just wild multitasking, really, when you think about it. Makes a capable kid, though.
Yeah, and the judging community, because we have people that from all kind of walks of life that judge us. Most are band people.
Yeah.
But we've got dance people in there, we got theater people in there, and they notice we have actual judges at competitions that are on the field with the kids while they perform.
Really?
Yeah, they move around the field so they can tell if a kid is faking playing, or they watch their feet and see if everybody looks the exact same while they're doing choreography and everything.
Good
and
night.
Even the choreography that we do while we're playing.
Yeah.
We get a little more credit for having multiple responsibilities going on at the same time.
When I was younger, I may have been able to keep up with the steps. I don't know, but I'd have been faking the playing. Does that really happen? We always wonder that when we see a band. Say, that guy doesn't even look like he's, you know what I mean? Or that lady.
Well, we used to do it plenty.
You mean on purpose?
Well, sometimes you'd get kids would quit, and you could go find somebody that either hung out with it, because bands have groupies.
Yeah.
And so we'd get one of the groupies to fill the spot, even if they didn't play the instrument. But now you've got to have true musicians out there doing everything.
You hold the horn like this and just act like you're blowing into it, right? Yeah.
That's what we used to. Not no more. Everyone's got to do their part.
There you go. Well, you got 100 or so of them to do it this year.
Absolutely.
And he that has them is Michael Stone, the director of the Harrison County Thoroughbred Marching Band, and one of many, many main ingredients to the band. A band parent is with us, Katie Butler. And I tell you what, we all make sacrifices for our children. That is a major one, Katie.
I'd be lost without her.
Coffee break, it's halftime. And remember, we've got a pancake breakfast and a mattress sale Saturday. The mattress sale's up at the high school gym. And the pancake breakfast is at the Methodist Church in the Sidney Haviland Room. Both of those things will help our band be even better than it already is. And that's a tall order because it's pretty good now. We'll be right back, halftime.
Car won't start? Stuck on the side of the road? Call the team that's reliable, professional, and ready when you need them. Rick's Towing in Cynthiana. While Rick's is no longer doing auto repair, they're still providing dependable 24-hour towing service. Whether you're stranded on the roadside or need your vehicle moved, one call gets help on the way. 859-588-3882. That's Rick's Towing. 859-588-3882. You stall 'em, we haul 'em. Rick's Towing.
The skies are calling. Introducing Flying Fox, taking flight this spring only at Kentucky Kingdom. Strap in and soar on Kentucky's newest suspended coaster. Flying Fox climbs over 6 stories high, taking you higher, faster, bolder. Bring the whole family to enjoy it all, including the new Discovery Meadow. This summer on the all-new Flying Fox, only at Kentucky Kingdom Theme and Water Park.
At Harrison Memorial Hospital in Cynthiana, Kentucky, we take pride in offering one of the only full-time pulmonologists in the area. HMH pulmonologist Dr. Srinath Anangi gives our patients access to cutting-edge care to tackle chronic conditions like lung cancer, emphysema, asthma, and more. Dr. Anangi offers low-dose CT screenings to detect lung cancer in its earliest stages. Lung cancer detected early improves chances of successful treatment and survival. Harrison Memorial Hospital has been designated a lung cancer screening center by the American College of Radiology. Our pulmonology team offers post-COVID lung risk assessments. With testing, Dr. Anangi can determine damage done and how to protect your lungs in the future. Quality pulmonary care at Harrison Memorial Hospital. Call us today at 859-298-2690.
If you have a comment or a suggestion for an upcoming coffee break program, call 234-1400 or send us a message at the coffee break page on our website at WCYN.com.
And we'll get right back to talking to Michael Stone and Katie Butler about our Harrison County Thoroughbred Marching Band. Fundraisers Saturday and at the high school, the mattress sale in the gym, and at the Methodist Church in the Sidney Haviland Room. You said it started at 10, the pancake breakfast. Is that
Starts at 8.
8. What did I
8
say?
to
10?
11.
8 to 11. The mattress starts at 10. There you go. And I'll screw that up again.
We'll keep you in line.
That way you get your mid-morning nap when you come to do
there you go.
mattress
Yeah.
sale.
Now, can I bring my dog? Because my dog would want to try out the mattress scoop. Can we lay a towel down or something?
I'm not going to say no.
Yeah. You don't mind. I want the dogs are comfort experts, you know. City Buzz Magazine time right now is 8:34 a.m. And I tell you what, that ain't always going on Saturday, folks. Right there on the front of the City Buzz Magazine, the Rod Run 26 here in Cynthiana, and also in the City Buzz, always some interesting things, but in line with the cars and the Rod Run, some recipes for Henry Ford. Henry Ford's hobo bread. and Henry Ford's soy cookies. If you want to know how the Fords cook at home, there you go. Another interesting article in there about one of the first, if not the first, car shows in France. I'll talk about that sometime when I don't have a lot of guests here. Okay. Let me see. I want to thank the Maine Cup once again for the Nate's Coffee. Our particular blend is the Columbia Tolima blend, medium roast. Y'all want some coffee? Do you do coffee?
I do coffee, but I'm trying to actually do the mushroom coffee stuff here lately.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
You know, I didn't really believe in it at first, but I'll tell you, everything they say about it, it's true. Like, my brain's sharper and my digestion's a little bit better.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to try that out.
It's not bad.
I need to sharpen my brain.
I've been hearing, does it still taste like coffee?
It does still taste like now, of course, if you drink it black, you are going to get that earthy, nice mushroom flavor in there.
And it's mushroom coffee.
Mm-hmm. But I tell you, it's not bad. But when I put creamer with it, it still tastes just like regular coffee.
I learned a lot doing this show, and I just learned something new there. I'm telling you, I never heard of that.
That's something fairly new, and I've been hearing a lot about it as well.
And it helps your mind, huh?
Yeah, like, I honestly, since I've been drinking it, like, I started doing it last spring before we got out of school, like around April or May, and I could just tell I was a little sharper in the mornings.
Well, there you go. I'm falling into that fish oil category, so I'd rather have the coffee than the fish oil. And I love mushrooms, so.
Well, then it's right up your alley.
There you go. Well, if you want some Nate's coffee, get a bag of it. I don't know if they have mushrooms. I'll tell you what, if it becomes a thing, they probably will have it at the Maine Cup sooner or later. The barista down there would get it brewed up. But right now, you can get Nate's coffee and breakfast and lunch at the Maine Cup right there beside the Presbyterian Church on Main Street. Movies Are Medicine matinee series. Today, ladies and gentlemen, the iconic movie The African Queen with Humphrey Bogart and Catherine Hepburn.
Yes.
Catherine always kind of...
Wanted to make sure you got that right this time.
Well, I've been saying Lauren Bacall, and I don't know why I got that in my mind. That was Humphrey Bogart's wife. But no, Kate, as they called her, Hepburn, was in The African Queen. That is a great, great movie. And you can see it free at the Ross today at 1:30 if you're 60 years of age or older, and they'll give you free popcorn and a free drink. If you haven't touched 60 yet, just cost you 5 big bad buckaroos. Now we have a text here, Michael.
Hold
Stone.
on, I apologize. Two extra things for halftime.
Do so, please.
Number one, this afternoon. The volunteer firefighters.
Yes, I see them setting up.
Yeah, are having a fundraiser.
Yeah.
Ribeyes, hot dogs, I guess burgers maybe too.
Yeah.
So if you're so inclined and want to get some lunch and help out the volunteer firefighters,
help them out.
Head down to Main Street in front of the old courthouse, and not to steal Ed's thunder on birthdays, but pretty special one for us today. One of your remote co-hosts, C.J. Clifford, is celebrating a birthday today.
Really? C.J.'s finally a teenager. What is he?
Yeah.
14, 13? What is he?
He might be in his 20s.
Oh, is he? Okay. Well, C.J., happy birthday wherever you are out there in the Snap-on tool truck. You think he took the day off for his birthday?
Yeah, it's possible.
Well, if you're on the route to C.J. And you're listening to me this morning, have a birthday cake ready for him when he brings that Snap-on wrench in.
But that's all I had.
Well, it's funny. I just made myself a note, remind him about the firefighters today.
That's okay. It's all good.
There you go. Okay, text line's open 859-234-1400, and make a comment on Facebook if you want to get to us that way. To talk to Katie Butler, he printed vinyl for you on Pike Street, and a band parent. Probably that takes more time. No, I'm just kidding. And Michael Stone, the director of our wonderful Thoroughbred Marching Band. We're talking about a fundraiser, two fundraisers really for the band Saturday. We'll give you the who, what, where, and when on that first. But we have a text here, Michael. The question is, how many competitions are scheduled for the band this year?
So we have 8 competitions scheduled this year. Mm-hmm. And, of course, our competitions, there's really 2 competitions in one whenever we go to a competition, because we have a preliminary round whenever we're only competing in our class. Mm-hmm. And then if we make finals, then it's an open competition. You're competing with every band at the competition.
Ooh, yeah.
And regardless of size.
Yeah.
And so our first competition is September 12th, and that's at Paul Lawrence Dunbar. And then we're going to take a week off, which is rare, but we're trying to make sure that we don't wear everybody out right at the beginning. And then on the 26th, we'll be traveling to Lancaster to Garrett County for a competition there. On October 3rd, we'll be going to the Bands of America. That's our national circuit. They're having a regional competition in Louisville, and that'll be probably our toughest competition of the season, honestly. And then
where's that at in Louisville? Did you say?
That's at Louisville, and it's at I guess it's Cardinal Stadium now.
Oh, okay.
And
you're talking about the old stadium at the fairgrounds?
No,
the new one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You don't know what they call the stadiums from year to year. Okay, so
Right.
this is what
It's
originally
some kind of
was
credit
Papa
union.
John's, the big place.
Yeah.
Where the Cardinals play. Okay, go ahead. What's
Some
your
kind of L&N credit union.
Oh,
yeah,
L&N,
that's
L&N,
what it
yeah.
is,
Well,
L&N.
Louisville Nashville Railroad's big in Louisville in
Yes,
the railroad
yes,
days,
yes.
you know.
And then on October 10th, we'll go up the road to Bourbon County to their competition. We always like to try to support our neighboring bands
Yeah, there
and
you
everything because we know that everybody's out here doing the same thing,
Yeah.
even though we compete against each other.
A few of them know you over there, so go ahead.
A couple people. And then
Hope they don't heckle you.
every now and then, but it's
Every now
okay.
and then, yeah. Okay.
And then on the 17th, we'll be going to George Rogers Clark over in Winchester.
Good night. You got about as many contests as a football team has games.
We might have more, honestly.
Really?
And then the 24th of October, we go to regionals. Not really sure where that's going to be at now. And then on the 31st, we travel to WKU for our state championships.
In Bowling Green.
Mm-hmm. And then November 7th, we're taking off. But then November 12th through the 14th, we'll be traveling, or really through the 15th, we'll be traveling to Indianapolis, Indiana to compete in the national competition for Bands of America there.
Well, Textor, I hope that's enough for you. Good night. You've got more actual contests, and they're all over the state.
Yeah.
Louisville, Bowling Green, everywhere. And, it takes a few horses to get a football team and the equipment on buses into a game. That's nothing compared to what you got to move to Bowling Green and
Yeah,
Louisville.
we have a semi and generally about 2 box trailers.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And that doesn't include the food that usually goes inside the back of our parents' vehicles as well to feed the kids.
Yeah.
And, of course, we take 3 buses everywhere that we go as well.
If I was a band parent, I'd have to buy one of those mattresses to take with me on those trips. Put it in the back of a pickup truck or something, get a little rest somewhere along the line.
Well, we do set up camp when we get to these contests.
Do you really literally set up camp?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
every band does, and they park us all right next to each other. That's how kids mingle with each other and meet kids in other bands, or parents even make friends in other bands.
Well, I guess you would, wouldn't you? Yeah.
And band is one of those things. It's like, even though we are pretty cutthroat competition against each other.
Well, I was getting ready to say to the parents, don't mix it up any, do they?
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
I didn't want to
We've
keep
actually-
it peaceful.
We've actually made some jokes before. It's like, it'd be crazy if we ran a band contest like football games.
Yeah.
Where everybody just gets to yell from the stands and give their 2 cents to the director. On
And you had the
things.
parents down there telling you how to do it. Yeah, coach.
Which, of course, I think most parents have learned that telling me how to do things is
That
a
don't work.
horrible way to communicate.
Yeah.
Someone in your position taking care of all those kids and their parents, okay? And I know some parents are easier to deal with than others, okay? I'll just leave it at that. But you really do have to be a pretty strong-fisted leader,
Yeah.
don't you? You have to say, I'm the boss, and that's the way it is. It's maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
Well, and I hate to be like that,
But you gotta
But
be.
at the same time, somebody has to be the leader.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I'm the person that's put in charge of making sure that this thing happens the right way and that everybody's safe and taken care of and relatively pleased.
Yeah.
I can't please everybody, but I try to at least make sure that everybody's having a good time. And so it's a difficult thing to balance, and you have to be able to talk to a lot of different people a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And not really get personally offended by things either, because just because I have certain beliefs doesn't mean that Johnny's mom is going to or Johnny's dad is going to, and they walk in my office and they want to talk about something.
Yeah.
But I got to put Michael aside, and I've got to think about the band.
Yeah.
And so
Well, that's got to be the number one thing.
We wear a lot of hats, and I tell people all the time, I was like, I wish that my job was just teaching band, because that would be so easy. I was like, but I spend more time as a therapist, I think, than anything. just dealing with all the different issues that everybody has, and that's just life.
Well, and you've got over 100 kids, and you got them away from home somewhere. And you're responsible. I don't mean to, but you're responsible for them, their safety and everything else. You got to keep up with them. Of course, I guess having a load of parents down there helps that a lot. Right?
A million times it helps.
Good night. What a job. CJ has texted in, so I'll have to see what he's got on his birthday mind this morning. How old did you say CJ was exactly? Let's get the truth here.
Well, he told you. He said, I'm probably a 14-year-old mentally, but physically you have to add 30 to that.
Okay.
He is 44 today.
Good night. I can't believe that.
Me and CJ are the same age for about a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Well, you put you two together, you have over 80 years of experience. Yeah. There you go. Stack them up. Well, congratulations, CJ, and happy birthday to you. And, hey, I hope you have a good birthday. How about that? Katie Butler and Michael Stone making sure we have a good coffee break show this morning. It's all about our Harrison County Thoroughbred Marching Band. Hey, help them out and help yourself out. Get a good mattress or easy chair or some bedding at the high school gymnasium. They will be up there selling those Saturday. That starts at 10. And before that, go get you a good breakfast at the Sidney Haviland Room at our Methodist Church, corner of Pleasant and Church Street. And that goes to the band, too. Pancakes, sausage, and all the other goodies, right, Katie?
That's right.
We'll be right back with you and them on Coffee Break after this.
Recovering from the trauma of a car accident is stressful enough. Finding a good repair shop shouldn't make it worse. Cockroach Auto Center on US 27 South has been at the same location since July 1981. And with 10 technicians, you will get your repair work done right the first time in a timely manner. So take the anxiety of repair off your shoulders and allow Cockroach Auto Center certified technicians to return your vehicle to its original condition. Cockroach Auto Center, locally owned and operated since 1981.
Looking to make your big celebration unforgettable? Or maybe you're a crafting pro, ready to create something amazing. At Printed Vinyl for You, we're here to bring your ideas to life. From custom gifts that wowed at birthdays, anniversaries, and graduations, to a crafter's paradise packed with heat transfer vinyl, blank shirts, sublimation supplies, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you create it. Come visit us at 137 East Pike Street in Cynthiana. Printed Vinyl for You, where creativity comes to life.
Smith's Flowers and Greenhouses is your one-stop shop for all of your home and garden needs. Smith's has 3 greenhouses loaded with beautiful flowers and plants. Birthdays, anniversaries, funerals, decorating, or landscaping, Smith's Flowers and Greenhouses has you covered for all occasions. With many years of experience, let Smith's turn your thumb green and your home and garden beautiful. Visit Smith's at 700 Old Peacock Road in Paris or call 987-3967 and like them on Facebook.
Now, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, your Cynthiana Hardee's is the place to go to get a great meal fast. But let's talk specifically about breakfast. Where else in town can you go to get a hot cup of coffee, fresh, made-from-scratch biscuits, and you don't have to even get out of the car, unless you want to go inside for all the favorites like bacon, sausage, eggs, biscuits, and gravy. Plus, there's a pretty good chance you'll see a familiar face inside. Treat yourself today with a hot, fulfilling breakfast from Hardee's, US 27 south of Cynthiana.
If you have a comment or a suggestion for an upcoming coffee break program, call 234-1400 or send us a message at the coffee break page on our website at WCYN.com.
And if you want to send us that message today and have us talk about it on the show, you better get after it because we are in the last quarter of coffee break. 859-234-1400 is the text line. If you're watching on Facebook, hello. Hey, send a comment in if you have a question or comment. And we'll get it right to our guest, who are the one and only Michael Stone, director of the Harrison County Thoroughbred Marching Band, and band parent. And when she has time, she runs a business called Printed Vinyl for You on Pike Street, Cynthiana. Katie Butler's here with us. And Katie, well, first of all, I want to remind folks, the mattress sale at the high school gym to help the band is this Saturday, starting at 10. And the pancake breakfast before that, 2 hours before that at 8. at the Methodist Church in the Sydney Haviland Room. The pancake breakfast, pancake sausage, and what else? What other goodies?
We're having drinks.
Drinks, drinks with it, and that's just $5, folks.
Correct.
Okay, you can't get a candy bar or a pack of cigarettes for that. I'm telling you. And the pancakes and the sausage would be better for you than either one of those first two things
That's
I named. But no, help out our band. But now, Katie, I will often digression is part of the show here. Okay. And I'll get off on a tangent sometimes, and I want to do that with Michael real quick here, okay? Because I'm just kind of interested in his as a school musician, okay? And I know that in your training, Michael, band music and all that, but you also had some exposure to orchestral music, right?
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a thing that you can find anything on YouTube.
Of course.
Okay? And old guys like me and Mike Aldrich, we like to go back and see the bands that we never could see on television from the 60s, some of the old groups. In the 70s. And one thing I found is this crossover thing, okay, where you'll have two totally different genres performing together. And Mike was talking on Let's Talk Sports Saturday morning about Rod Stewart performing Maggie May with the London Orchestra. So I'd looked at stuff like that before, and I went right to it. Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Just absolutely beautiful.
I think it's really cool when we get to see different not only different genres of music come together, but like different areas of the arts come together too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, so I mentioned this the other day. I hope Mike hears it and tries this one out. I found one some time ago. Luciano Pavarotti, the great Italian operatic singer, apparently he had an interest in pop music because he would bring a lot of pop artists to perform with him. You want to hear something interesting, go to YouTube, Michael, and find Luciano Pavarotti and James Brown singing, "It's a Man's World."
That would be awesome.
It was cool. I'm not kidding you. And you know what? And you could tell Brown would sing some of it in English, and then Pavarotti would sing some of it in Italian. And I mean, just blowing it away. But you could tell that each of them really had a great appreciation and was almost overwhelmed by being next to the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, I tell, especially when I go to the elementary schools, I always ask the kids, like, who's their favorite music artist?
Yeah.
And I always tell them my favorite music artist is Beyonce. And if, even though she's known as an R&B singer mostly, I think it's really cool, like, listening to her music and see how she works opera into what she does and everything and just mixes genres and stuff like that. Because I think it's really cool to be able to see people study and be great or collaborate with people to make something even better than what you set out to do initially.
Well, and Pavarotti must have really been into this because he performed with Celine Dion, he performed with Bryan Adams, if you can imagine that, and Whitney Houston worked with her, and I can
definitely see that in Whitney Houston's voice.
Yeah, and look at this. You'd find that interesting.
Honestly, Bryan Adams too.
Well, with James Brown and Pavarotti, and hearing "It's a Man's World" done by an orchestra. You know what I'm saying? But Brown's still doing his thing his way, and Pavarotti. It was really cool, and it reminded when Mike was talking about that, and I went to see Rod Stewart. I went back to see the one that I'd seen before. Check that out. You can find anything on the internet.
Absolutely.
Exactly. You can find a giraffe singing with a raccoon or whatever you want.
And if you watch enough videos on YouTube, you can become almost an expert at anything.
That's the truth. That if you get a coffee pot and you don't want to read the directions, there's some guy in his kitchen that will tell you how to put the coffee pot together.
I've learned a lot of things on YouTube.
Yeah. Now I'm going to digress even more, okay? Katie Butler is somebody that we really appreciate. I know you appreciate her, okay?
Absolutely.
But we appreciate her here at WCYN because she, through her business, Printed Vinyl for You, helps us out a lot. And Katie, how long have you operated Printed Vinyl for You on Pike Street now? How long has it been?
10 years.
Good night. Hard to believe. About the same amount of time you've been a band parent.
Just about.
Is this your last child, your youngest child?
I have my last child, and he's a junior. So
Okay.
I have this year and next year.
So in 2 years, you'll be able to find your consciousness again, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think, this is we were going through the calendar the other day, and this is our last, basically free weekend. to do anything other than band and sleep on Sunday.
Well, when I heard the contest schedule, you might want to buy a Winnebago and just live in it, you know?
Right, yeah.
But you'll need a trailer behind it.
I have definitely climbed up in the semi a time or two and taken a nap. Our day generally begins about 6 o'clock in the morning, depending on where we're going, and it's not uncommon to be pulling back in the driveway about 1 a.m.
But I do really seriously, a lot of times when we were doing summer winning, we can't talk to you because you're not there in the morning.
Right, yeah.
You and Snappy and a few others that we do. And I made the remark, and I made it over and over again, and you can put any kind of graphics on about any kind of thing. Tell us a little bit about what you do at Printed Vinyl. I'm going to give you some free advertising.
Oh, well, thanks. So, we print everything from, custom shirts, yard signs, banners. We print a lot of the vinyls and the walls and stuff for the band. We do a lot of the senior banners for the high school for the different programs, and there's sponsorship signs. Stickers and labels for various companies around town.
And well, Michael, I guess it's good to have one of your band parents that operates a graphics.
Man, I tell you, it saves us thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, we got about just a few minutes left. I'll ask one or both of you once again to give the who, what, and where of the two fundraisers here Saturday. Okay, and tell folks, hey, support the band. Good night. You got more contests than the football team has games.
It's a lot. And so, every penny that we raise goes straight back to the kids.
Yeah.
I don't ever want people to think that. I know that people see us out here begging for money all the time. And, that's just part of the gig.
That's it.
And every penny that we spend goes straight back to the kids. And usually by the time that we're asking for the money, we already have plans for it.
Yeah.
And so you can start off your day with the pancake breakfast down at the First Methodist Church on East Pike Street. That's from 8 a.m. to 11. I'm getting ahead of myself there.
You've been around me too long. That's the kind of stuff I do.
Every day. And after you get done with your pancakes and you come down to the rod run for a while, then you can come on up to the hilltop to the mattress sale. And that's taking place from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the high school gym.
There you go. Well, Trent and CJ are going to go together and buy me a Ford GT this year at the Rod Run.
That's awfully sweet of them.
Well, I'll drive up there in that.
It's perfect.
Can you strap the mattress to the top of it and we'll go home that way?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be buying CJ something for his birthday?
No, I said you and CJ are buying me a Ford GT at the Rod Run.
I heard that, but shouldn't you be buying him something for his birthday?
Should I? I don't know.
Now, I will say we will probably have some kids down here around the Rod Run with our mattress sale. They also bring mattress costumes.
Oh, really?
And so the kids love to put those on and walk around town and promote everything. And so,
you mean like a mattress turned into a costume?
Yeah.
With the arms and legs coming out. Okay, I like that. Looks like SpongeBob.
Hopefully their head popping out of the top.
Let them breathe. Let them breathe, yeah. I know you may not let them breathe in practice in August on the pavement. No, I'm just kidding.
Not too much. We got a lot of work to do this month.
I've told this story before, but people talk about the commitment that students that make to the band. I remember when I was up here trying to play football, and we'd have summer practice in August. And we'd be out there just dying. They'd be giving us in the day salt pills and everything else. We would come in for practice late on a hot August day. The band would be out there on the pavement, and there'd be a little freshman girl with a great big horn standing there, okay? We would go practice football for 1 or 2 hours, however long it was, come back in, they would still be there.
That's us.
We would leave after we were dressed to go home. They would still be there. And I'm thinking, good night.
We're there.
Football's easy compared to that band stuff.
I just got to thinking about the mascot in the mattress costume at Rod Run, and a lot of times Rod Run can be really, really hot. Now, it's not going to be cool by any means, but mid-80s is the forecast for Saturday. Not super insanely hot, so should be good.
Should be good.
Good. We'll make sure they got some water with them, too.
That's right.
Michael Stone, thank you for all you do. Really appreciate it.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
And I'll let you thank Katie. No,
no, I do thank Katie for every single thing that she does for me. I would be lost without her.
I'll tell you what, the world would be at a loss without our music and our arts of whatever kind you want. So support the band and everything, arts in school. Hey, one way to do that is at the mattress sale at the high school gym Saturday starting at 10, and at the pancake breakfast at the Methodist Church starting at 8. We have one last text here from CJ. Happy birthday, CJ. CJ says, hold on, I hate to run long, but I'll do it for CJ. CJ says that a 1969 GTO, he wants a GOAT, a 1969 GTO Judge if you're getting a fast one. He wants a 65 Impala if you're buying him a Cruiser. Well, we'll just get him both. We'll turn that Impala into a lowrider.
You heard the man, CJ. You're getting 2 cars from Doug.
And the GTO's got to be the orange with the black trim and the Judge on the side. Thank you, Michael Stone. Thank you, Katie Butler. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for living with us on the air in Cynthiana.
Since 1956, your local hometown station and the home of the Breads in Philly.